This comment is in regard to America's involvement in the Russian-Ukraine war. This person says, or we could just stay the hell out of it. And if the UN decides to blow the peace talks by saying Russia come to the table or the missiles fly, we stay out of it then too. So, first things, why would it blow the peace talks by forcing Russia to get to the table when Russia's the one that set the date for the meeting? Vladimir Putin on May 11th said that he wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with Zelensky in Istanbul, Turkey on May 15th. Zelensky showed up, Putin didn't. The only person serious about ending this war is Zelensky. And the only one not serious about having peace talks is Putin. So we shouldn't have to tell the Russians anything. The UN shouldn't have to tell the Russians anything. They're the ones that set the fucking date for the peace talks. Having said that, staying out of it, then that would violate our agreement with Ukraine. The reason we can't stay out of it is because of the Budapest Memorandum. You can see here since 2014 when Russia annexed Crimea, this whole thing's been an issue, the fervor over Donald Trump's blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. In the 1994 Budapest Memorandum, the United States, Russia, and Britain committed, quote, to respect the independence and sovereignty and the existing borders of Ukraine, and, quote, to refrain from the threat of use of force against the country. Those assurances played a key role in persuading the Ukrainian government in Kyiv to give up what amounted to the world's third largest nuclear arsenal, consisting of some 1,900 strategic nuclear warheads. After the Soviet Union broke up in 1991, all of the former Soviet states that were now independent nations had missiles in them. There were missiles scattered throughout what used to be the Soviet Union. And when Ukraine became a sovereign state, a sovereign nation after the breakup of the Soviet Union, they had one of the world's largest stockpile of missiles. We convinced them to give up those missiles in the Budapest Memorandum. We convinced them to give up those missiles in exchange for us protecting them. Us, Britain, and Russia. We all agreed to protect them. So your approach of just stay out of it would violate a treaty, an agreement that we made with Ukraine. Now, if you're telling me that you just want to break the Americans' treaties and you want to make sure that our word is shit all across the globe, then that's a position you are more than welcome to take. But staying out of it is not what we agreed to do. As a matter of fact, staying out of Ukraine is what Russia agreed to do in the Budapest Memorandum, and they have repeatedly violated that agreement. So, no, we're not going to stay out of it.